God bless everyone. We had a moment of silence. Today's November 30th, 2025. It is Sunday. God is always with us. I appreciate all your perspectives, all the comments, and all your love. We're going to hop right into it. Okay. I am a little bit later today. So, people are just impatient. You'll never get anywhere without patience. Yeah. You're always going to be unsatisfied because you don't have patience. The key here, you are already satisfied. Nah, yeah. Hello, everybody. Ash, XG. I am a cowboy. I'm from the USA. No, I don't really play any video games. I used to play Gears of War. I've been electrocuted by God. Yeah. The key here, okay, the more that you calm your mind, the more that you stop thinking, the better that you feel. Okay. So by becoming calm, your mind is calm and you're going to feel better and better. The reason why people do evil things, the reason why there's people act negatively. Okay. Stuff doesn't happen the way you want it to. Is because you're not calm. Most of the world has no patience at all. What's up, boss? Most of the world's not calm at all. I mean, they have no patience. Hello, Blue Oxygen. You know I was doing this video, Anna. Thank you for the stash. Oh, this is way better than Liver King. Yeah. I was doing what he was doing way before, but it doesn't matter. He was just paid. He paid for all his... Hello, Ronald. How to calm by doing fab. Hello, India. Yeah, thank you all for being here. I don't care what you think of me, Rhino. I'm not trying to impress you with my intelligence, because that's just something you agree with. You can agree with anything at any time. You can change your mind anytime. So which thought is real? Yeah. Simply, I'm not thinking of anything. There's nothing to think about. So you calling me an idiot? I'm not thinking at all. So who are you calling an idiot? Hello, Connie. This guy thinks he knows everything. There's nothing to know. Your life is when you calm down and feel your mind. Feel your life. Life can only be felt. Everybody's trying to do this. It's the whole goal of your life. It's your purpose. It's why anybody makes music. Why anybody listens to music. It's why anybody does any activity. Because you actually want to feel your life. This is actually feeling God. It just put it in other words with the Bible, scriptures. Okay, because you're not what you think you are. You've probably thought, oh, I'm not shit and no one cares about me. Then there's times where you thought, oh, everything's going good and this person loves me. You're just changing your thoughts. But you are the feel of life. You're living your life. But do you actually feel it? Like, do you feel it? 24/7. All the other shit's nonsense. Because it's trying to get you here. And you actually have to have stillness. This is who God really is. He's stillness. He's still. Okay? You won't reach him through the mind. And even if you do, you still want to feel him. You don't get feelings through the mind. Okay? This is all there is. Everyone wants this. You're just not calm enough. The reason why some people don't believe in God, why some people do believe in God, but what does that mean? Because some people believe in God, but they still stray on their faith. Okay? It's because they never felt him. Feeling God is the same as feeling your life. Nobody cares what you saying, user. You can go out of here. See you later. Don't need you in my life. Never did. Anybody that doesn't want me in their life, I will gladly show them the way out. I'm going to be like the biggest thing in the world. Simply by being calm. Yeah, you're going to see me in the future. This is like a warm-up. Yeah. Because I'm going to show everybody God's love. Especially the ignorant warriors behind the computer screen. Hello, Brittany Rosalind. People want to talk ignorance to me. That's okay. I know you were spoiled when you grew up. For someone to be ignorant, you have to be spoiled. It's all right. Exactly, they can just move on. But people want it. They really want something. You always want something. It's why you do anything. Yeah. Why do you do something? Okay, yeah, you work. So what? So does everybody. Whatever you consider work. But what do you do outside of work? You simply want to feel your life. It's the only thing to do. This is what searching for God is. All right? It's when you become completely calm. Hello, Brittany Rosalind. I love you. And I love all you guys. Again, nothing can stop you. I'm going to show all of the world God. Yeah. Not just India. Not just North America. I'll invade China. I'll go right into Indonesia. Okay. I'll go right to the heart of Africa. Okay. I'm not afraid to die. Thank you for being here, Brittany. Thank you, Match. Yeah. Hello, Dot Focus. Hello, Ali the AI. OG. People just simply can't be calm. Try it. Because when you become completely calm, nothing bothers you. Then eventually there's nothing on your mind. Your mind, you're always searching for something. What is there to search for? It's over. You are trying to actually feel alive. You can't get outside of feeling alive. You can just create thoughts and illusions. They're really ideas and illusions. Okay? But they're not actually feeling your life. Yeah. Because we are taught to search outside of ourselves. Okay. Advertisements usually try to tell us we don't have something. But it's all inside of you. Every time you felt happiness, It's been written right inside of you. And why did you lose the happiness? Thank you, Shannon. Thank you, Dot Focus. Thank you, Roofy. Hello, Lopo. Peganopa. I'm gonna be breaking bread for the rest of my life, Blue Oxygen. Yeah. Hello, Joe. God's already gave me everything I need. Like, my whole life is set in stone. Yeah. It's perfect. Yeah, I mean, you're always going to want the essentials to your body. But most of us already have that. Yes. The people who are troll usually are craving for attention they don't get in the real world. But they're the ones... Yeah, that's true. Again, you have to give attention to yourself. Because once you become aware of your thoughts and observe how you're feeling, this is the end all. You have advanced evolutionary enough. Because a tree, you might not see that the tree is alive. It actually has a soul. So does a squirrel. But the tree can't analyze its actions. It can't observe what it's doing. Most human beings can't do this. But the human being, you have to be evolutionized and really smart to actually start to see your thoughts and to observe how you're feeling. God is the great observer. So as soon as you have a little bit observer in you, you're the one observing all this and seeing it. You're the one observing your thoughts. You're the one observing your feelings. So you are not the feeling. And you are not the thought. This is spiritualized evolution. Okay? Because you're really just the observer. And it takes a little bit of sense, of calmness. We have techniques for that. Okay? But again, if your mind is always thinking and you're running around all day, maybe you're intaking a bunch of stuff, you're not going to be able to observe. So that's why you actually have to be peaceful and slow down. Okay? Most people aren't observing. They're not. That's why you can't observe. You've never been taught. Yeah. Yeah. How I only talk to women? Being calm is boring for most. It's when you absolutely feel your best. When things are out of control, this is when people lose control. That's why I'm like, what's up, Lane? You want another book to collection? I mean, The Power of Now by Eckhart Tolle. It's called Nai Gar Nata Donata. The book is just called I Am That. I Am. Yeah. And I'm going to be coming out with some books next year, so. God's Debris. I'm not going anywhere. There's nowhere to go. You just want to search for this happiness inside of you. And then this will propel you where you need to go. You feel where you want to go. Yeah. And you need a sense of calmness so you can feel where you want to go. Okay? It basically takes you. Because God is always guiding you. Life is always guiding you. Okay? Because this life that's inside of you, it's actually all outside of you. You are God experiencing a mini version of yourself. But what they refer to as the real God is everything, all the life. You're just experiencing life through this human vessel. But God is always guiding you outside of you. But if your mind is moving too rampant, then you simply can't hear the answer. Yeah. Because anything you're ever going to feel is already inside of you. Once you learn to stop thinking, don't think. You're always trying to think of something. Don't think. Hey, amigo. Let it come to you. God's always trying to come to you. Hello, Share Bear. Yeah. My story is, there is no story. A story is looking into his story. You're just here. Yeah, you're either feeling alive, it's already bouncing off of you, or you're thinking about something. You're either thinking, be aware if you're thinking, and just stare at the thinking. Don't think more info. Because then it's never-ending thinking. There is no story. You're just here. You're seeing it for what it really is. I'm out of here before I lose Sella. Hey, Brent, it looks like it's troll o'clock. Yeah. Because everybody wants to feel amazing. You can't be a troll and not feel, you can't be a troll and feel amazing. Okay. You can't be negative and feel your life. Feeling alive it comes with positivity. So anybody that's hate, evil, trying to conquer the world, they feel like shit. Okay? But they're living, but they're not feeling their life. They're thinking about it. Yeah, thinking it. Let's think about life. Let's think about life. Why? Where's that going to go? Where are you going to get to? You already are life. There's nothing else to be. Yeah. So you have to feel negative to cast out negativity. Okay. This is what the devil is. He keeps searching to conquer the world and do all these things because he doesn't realize that, oh, I already am this love. The devil wants love. That's why he does all these acts. Yeah. Because he thinks controlling you, getting your obedience, is somehow going to bring him love. No. You're just now in control. And he's still trying to search for love and more control. Okay? He doesn't have control of himself. All life is positive. It's radiating out of everything. You can't see this energy. You can't see emotions. Okay? Not in the human form. So people are like, oh, you're talking about feelings. Feelings. No. All feelings are felt. All your ideas are felt. But you are just the feel of life. There's no ideas here. There's no emotions here. This right here, what you're seeing it as, it's not thinking about anything. It's not emotional turmoil. Good job, buddy. Thanks for picking up the trash. This right here, you know this is alive. But this is not thinking. It's not thinking about its life. It's not having emotions right now. I don't know why they would do that, Morgan. Yeah. Hello, Devon. Monaco, that's just what you called it. I don't simply care what you call it. I'm happy and I feel God. What else has to be said? What else has to be done? Yeah, you can't really play music on here, .focus, and I mean I can only stream while I'm holding this. I thought about maybe TikTok, but in the future someone's probably going to be recording me. You are a living Bible. The Bible came from the man experience. Yeah. People like to say like, oh, the Bible was here before everything. No, it came out of man. That's not to discredit it. And then the Bible, again, has to be put into practice. It has to be experienced. I've read some of The Power of Now. Yeah, and the reason I don't have like a top book to offer you, .focus, because I haven't read. Everything I do is because I felt it. Okay? I would never give you something that I don't feel. And I'm not talking about emotionally. I'm talking about something that works. People have gave me BS all my life. I don't feel it. Science says jumping off a cliff is going to make you feel amazing. But if I jump off a cliff and I don't feel amazing, does that mean I'm wrong? Science can never tell you how you're feeling. This is the greatest question to ask yourself. How am I feeling? Not one man wrote the Bible. Yeah, and then it was rewritten. It was supposedly rewritten after it happened. Later years. Yeah, but the thing is with the book, I've never read a book completely I was like, wow, this book just completely changed my life. I feel absolutely amazing. Yeah. I'm not even talking about the Bible because I'm not talking about that book. More so to you, .focus. Do you know what a razor's for? Yeah, I simply just don't think about razors. I don't ever think about cutting my hair. Yeah. It's just, why do you think about razors? Why do you think about cutting your hair? Okay, why are you cutting your hair? Who's told you to cut your hair? And why? Crazy people don't cut their hair. 23 hex. Yeah. A lot of people preach something. Maybe you could say teach, but they don't follow it themselves. Some of them, if you actually try, most people don't try. Yeah, there could be a preacher that's in it for the money. Okay. There could be someone trying to teach you, but they don't actually live what they're actually speaking. So hair is a spiritual antenna, so you gain. Yeah. Exactly. You always want to get info in your brain. Okay. You always want to try to get more. You'll get way more in a sense growing out all your hair. Yeah. It connects you. Yeah. You're definitely right, Michael Wardwell. Yeah. This is actually why people even grow the hair. One, they simply have no reason to cut it. But your hair picks up on subtle signals. Yeah. You're just going to feel different when you grow out your hair. It's not something to think about. Just grow your hair out for like 2-3 years. I know it seems long, but it's a very subtle. Okay. It's a very subtle feeling difference. It doesn't matter what someone thinks of you. Hello, Christ follower. You can't look like a bum. There's no such thing as looking like a bum. Yeah. That's just what they want you to think. And if you want to look a certain way, then you go somewhere else. That job doesn't tell you what you look like. Yeah. I would say F them. I mean, if you're a young teenager, what's up, boss? And you don't care. Okay. Yeah. Someone's telling you that you need to shave your face and cut your hair. Really contemplate on that. Anyone that's going to hell is it's exaggeration. Most people aren't going to hell. The people that are going to hell, you're never going to see them. They're hiding away. They're using hell to scare you. Okay. Hell is for people that are completely ignorant to the whole world. Most of the population around the world is 50% good and 50% bad. You're already not going to hell. Hell is completely exuberated. And anybody that's going to hell, they're just simply not aware of it. Okay? Because you have to be aware right now. As soon as you become truly aware, what's up, boss? You're not going to do these evil things. Because then you have sympathy. You'll feel this love. You can't do evil things and feel love. It doesn't work like that. You have to be completely obliviously. You have to be completely ignorant to feeling life. And you're so stuck only by being stuck in your head. Because you can create anything. You can say hell is a good place. You can say doing this to people is good. This is what evil people are just not feeling what life is telling them to do. They're just creating it in their head. Okay. So you can tell yourself anything and justify anything through the head. This is the whole point of the Bible. Okay. I don't like to say things, but like, kick a dog. You're not just going to go kick a dog. Okay. Especially a neighbor's dog or your own dog. Someone that's unaware going to go kick a dog. Because they're angry. somebody in their head, that's all they know is their head. They're not feeling life. They're going to be like, oh yeah, I kick this dog. It's you know what I mean? So hell is for people that are actually living in it now. You have to be always in fear, basically. Hello, Honky Digital. Jesus said, I am. But what it meant to be is to look inside of you. I am. You say to yourself, I am. You want to ask yourself a question. If your mind is medium, sometimes you have thoughts. You want to ask yourself a question that you don't know an answer. So then there's just space. You're not thinking anymore. And now you have awareness. You have to be still. Because some of us, half the population, they are aware that they have thoughts. But they're not aware when they're not having thoughts. This is when you see God. This is when you feel Jesus Christ. When your mind is not thinking. I love my nails. What's wrong with the nails? What's wrong? Hello, JPEX. You're going to in a handbasket? No one wants to go to hell. Yeah, hell is not a place you want to go to. I mean, buy products from Pakistan. God will give you all the riches in the world simply by following obedience, following life. You got to understand that you're connected to all this. God is calling you. Whatever life is calling you. It happens through your intuition. Quack, quack. Hell is separation from source. That is true, standing on money. Hello, Damon Shoots. Yeah, see everybody as your family. People don't. One thing, you're going to feel it once your mind calms down completely. So again, it has to be felt. But you can also get there by seeing it logically. As soon as you see someone not a part of you, not in, because they're in this living life with you. As soon as you see them not a part of you, then you create separation. If you hate one person, you're always going to carry the hate. Quack, quack. There are so many layers. Yeah, but you're building your way to the judgment day, Bermatologist. They said do not, yeah, they don't know what they do, so forgive them. Yeah. There's no reason to be mad at anybody because you're the one that's feeling mad. Has nothing to do with anybody. And if you don't like being around someone, that means you don't like being around them. So get away. Archons, thought forms, yeah. Demons are just a thought form. Never kick any baby. Yeah. Morning, Zach. What did drugs have to do with this? You just want to come in and cry something? Purification happens within you. And yes, purification happens to the planet. It's always trying to be purified. You're always trying to get back to source, no matter what you think. Because you are a piece of God, and you always want to go back to the source. It's just because the piece wants to go back with everything. God is so big and immense. He's literally everything. He is the living life. Okay? He's the living presence. That's why it has to be felt. Hello, Niche. Sorry that I missed some of your comments. I love all your comments. Again, the people that don't deserve to be around you, exile them out your life. If there's somebody that doesn't deserve to be in the living presence with me, then I'm just going to exit them out the chat. Thank you for the beard. I'm a Buddhist, Hindu, and Christian mystic. Thank you. Thank you for being that. I appreciate all walks of life. I have nothing against anybody. Yeah. But it's, your mustache is too powerful. Thank you, bread and ketchup. Glenn. It's like this. A lot of people have been miserable. I know someone who's been miserable for 15 years. I've tried helping them a couple times. But they're just completely being angry. They're not even listening to me. They won't even let me talk to them. So I'm not going to keep wasting the energy on him, her, because there's other people that want your help or that want to be around you. Stop wasting your energy on people that don't uplift you, that don't consider what you're saying. Mama is disgusted with herself. Hell is just hell is just rage. You have a fire inside of you. It's when you lose control. Yeah. I'm in Pittsburgh, Coda. I don't want to know about your ass hair. I would consider I don't have a brain, Autumn Love. I try to think not at all. Because as soon as you stop thinking, you feel God's living presence. You feel your life. You feel the meaning. And now it tells you where you need to go. What is your intuition? You've heard of this. It's when you feel something. Yeah, you like the ducks, Brittany? I was talking severe. No one's gave me too much to debate about. I'm not really a religion. Okay. I do love Christ. And I do believe in Christ. I believe in God. Yeah. So I would say Christian, but I've seen so many Christians hating recently. I've never seen so much hate in my life. So we are not connected. We understand it. I'm in Pittsburgh. God has gave me all my finances. Yeah. I don't really care to talk about them because God gave me them. Yeah. I mean, you're going to see him in the future, sure. But everything is just giving back to the people. Yeah. That's true, Michael Wardwell. Because some like troll wants to know, like, oh, well, you're not rich, or I'm richer than you. Well, you'll see. You'll see. Okay. Truth, there is nothing to debate. Yeah, Brittany. Again, the truth is only going to be what you decide it is. It's going on inside of you. And what is true? What is true? Because you can change your thought. Okay. There's people who didn't believe in Jesus or God, and then they did believe in Jesus. Okay. So, and that's obviously the biggest one. But really, it's what you feel. If you feel love from someone, you can't really describe it. You actually have to feel love. Just when you're angry, it doesn't matter if you tell the whole world you're angry. You're feeling angry. So how you are feeling and how you feel is really the only thing that's true to you, because you're feeling it. Okay. I just want to show you about your ideas. Oh, I want to eat a hot dog. I'm just creating it. I want to eat a cupcake. Maybe pancakes. Maybe a bologna. Jambalaya. Which one of these thoughts are true? You can change your thought at any moment. But the feel of God, Christ, the feel of your life, this is always the same. You can watch the ducks all day. Quack, quack. I feel like some people don't want to watch the ducks for super long. You go duck hunting, yeah. It's probably like one of the best foods to eat. Can man take advantage of death? Yeah. You can leave your body at will. Yeah. There's a technique to do it. Well, I have chickens. Michael Wardwell. And I fed the chickens, and I give bird seed to the birds. Yeah. I love animals. Hello, Jessica. Hey. Hey. I'm going to scroll. I'm going to scroll to the top of the comments. Quack. Hello, ABN. I've never really ate duck. Maybe like once or twice. I'm probably going to eat it when I go with Brittany. How do we become pure? By being aware of what's making you feel bad. You have to become aware of the feelings that are generated. What's up, boss? There's also many techniques to do this. My free course is coming out in a week or two. It's the ancient course. And then I have a paid one. Well, some Christians do kill. And obviously I don't support that. Loving animals and eating them every day is not a hypocrite. You're the one calling me a hypocrite. The Donald Duck joke was awesome. Yeah, the temptations, if you can pass them. I'm seeing your comment, Chappelle. Hello, Wes. God bless you, Dimitri. Yeah, I love plants too, and they're more innocent. Yeah, I eat them. Yeah, it's just how it is. None of us would be eating if we wouldn't have to. So, yeah, it's Maha Samadhi, Michael Wardwell. It's beyond a lot of comprehension, so I don't really like speaking about it. sometimes people want to know things, but it's not good for them to know because they're not ready for it. Yeah. And they're more innocent. To be honest, anybody that grows any vegetables, especially like rice and beans, like farmers, whether you have chickens or cows, this is slavery. You're enslaving them chickens. What's up, boss? Yeah, you're enslaving the rice. The rice is alive. And even more so, it's actually just crazy. Yeah. Duck shore can be good. Hello from Montana. But you're always, what's worse though? Enslaving a cow its whole life for you to carry stuff like they do in India, or to milk the cow its whole entire life. First of all, the milking cow it's been tamed and controlled. It's that naturally a cow is not like that. Okay. What's worse, being milked your whole life as a cow and being enslaved, or being killed and ate on the spot? Then you're free. I don't know which one's worse, but it can definitely be examined. Best stash on the tube? Maybe. Yeah. Yeah. Hello, ABN. Hello, Papua New Guinea. Yeah, Michael Wardwell. People are just blindly sometimes do things. Yeah. Because what it really is people don't, when they're told something, they don't want it. Most people are lazy. They only care what's in it for them. So let's just say most people were grown up Christian in America. You were told this and told that. Okay, but you're out partying every day. You don't go to church anymore. You don't even read the Bible. You don't even talk about it. You're just sitting around smoking weed and drinking all day. Okay. Well, and partying with friends, playing video games. Because you're just you're lazy. You don't really do anything. You don't examine what was given to you. Okay. It's kind of like, oh yeah, I learned this about the Bible and that's it. You know, like they just simply don't care. God gave us animals for bacon. If your hair stops, you don't die. Hello, J&R Cardi. I'm saying most people are just told something and then they're just lazy. Huh. But yeah, bacon it's a big thing in my live chats. Especially if Whiskey Waters is in here. Pain is a temporary lesson. Yeah. Let's talk about abortion. Okay. What do you want to talk about, Chappelle? Yeah. First of all, abortion isn't you. Second of all, in the past, all cultures, they would kill the baby if, for many reasons, before it came out the womb. If a baby happened to come out deformed, the tribes would just leave it. Literally. Or some would even, get rid of it. So, abortion has always been around. It's not up to me. I don't see it as cruelty. Okay. You could say I'm more indifferent about it. It's not my womb. It's not my choice. And it's always been going on. So, whatever else you want to talk about. YouTube doesn't really pay me any money. I do get donations. Kevin, I have some money saved up right now. And in a way, this is my job. And I also do consults 101, health and spirituality. Also, I do have a course that I sell. And next year, I'm going to be really doing my job, you could say. So hopefully that answers. Well, God always shows up in surprises. If you knew everything that was going to happen, you wouldn't go do it. It wouldn't be exciting. There would be no surprise. Yeah, we talked about silence yesterday, Michael Wardwell. Someone's having a Vipassana retreat up in Canada. Maggery, Bedford. Thank you, Crowed Moog. No, I'm just late on some of the comments because, believe it or not, Kevin, when I don't read the comments, one, I can get more focused. Two, more people come in here and view and also comment. Yeah. But I sometimes I read a lot of the comments. Sometimes I don't read as much. And sometimes I do read the comments and no one's really, not really much going on. Good morning, Euphoria. You grow weed, Allison? Where at? I'm scrolling to the top of the comments. I'm going to be, Michael, I'm going to be moving. It's not that cold today. Okay. God bless you all. And pretty much next year, I'm going to be traveling the world. So to give people techniques and to teach spirituality. So I'll probably be in all weather conditions. I'm not Muslim. I'm happy for you standing on money. Nice to see you, Saxon Steve. God bless you, why not? Yeah. Sometimes people ask questions right after I got done talking about something for minutes. So it's like, hello. Yeah, well, my body got messed up standing on money. That's why I'm doing things a certain way now. It got messed up from being a vegan for 2 years, where every day I felt like I was going to die and I couldn't eat food. Okay. This is how I found God. So I was sitting outside of my body, my head, for like 9 years. So, but before this, I actually was free from all emotions. I conquered all my emotions at 20 years old. So, and I've always been a super happy person, regardless. Yeah. So that's why when people come around me, by the way I exuberate it, you're going to feel calmness. You're going to feel free. Okay. You're going to feel happy. Okay. Simply, I just don't have attachments. Okay. I'm not trying to control anything. I'm free from material things. So that's why standing on money. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, there's times where I used to have problems with the world too, but when you're about to die and for a long time, and also when you change your perspective, then you change the outcome. So I haven't been angry since I was 19 years old. So it's been a while since I've been actually angry at somebody. I live in Pennsylvania, the East Coast of the United States. There's a ferret on your face. I like a ferret. With standing on money, I don't know where you stay, but my goal in the next 2 years is to open up a place. It's going to be a spiritual center. I want it to be the biggest in the world. So where you can get your own fish, your own meat. I already have the whole place paid. And everyone there will be spreading positivity. Some people can live there for free. Yeah, so that's my plan. anywhere where the most people are going to be, Saxon Steve? Probably the borders of the USA. So the coastlines. God hex. Or you can say death. It wasn't even necessarily my choice. I was happy and fine before. I mean, probably one of the happiest people in the world. Even then, I didn't have problems. Yeah. And I had my own specific plans. I'm only going to be in here for like another 5-10 minutes. Okay. So God bless you all. I only want your happiness, and I want you to feel God's love. This is what I want for you. Okay, so anybody who hates me or is against me, that's on them. Quack, quack. Females, I'm not trying to get sex out of you. Okay. And I'm not trying to control anybody. I'm not trying to force anything. Well, whatever I was doing outside of veganism my whole life, I did it completely right. I'm sorry you feel that way, but I simply don't. If this is his calling, yeah, God wants us to be happy. This life is meant to be enjoyed. As soon as you start creating your problems, that's on you. I mean, your life is just already happy. You know, a lot of people are 35 and up. This may sound a little harsh. It's not. But if you're partying from 18 years old to 35 and you're drinking and smoking and chasing poo-tang, whatever, vice versa, you're completely unaware. It doesn't matter if you're unaware. That's not the point. But you party all your life. Well, then you're just going to reap what you sow. Anyone can start a business at 18 and have enough money to retire in a few years, completely be rich. People are upset because they party all their life and they're left with nothing. So then they bring it out on other people, of course. And then like, oh, they're like, whoa, I'm stuck with a family and this 9 to 5 that I hate. Well, you put yourself in the predicament. It's not that I don't feel you, but you can also get yourself out of it. But when you're by yourself, okay, it's a little bit different, especially when you're younger. You know, people, I couldn't move for like nine years. 9 years I couldn't move. That means 9 years pretty much everybody is ahead of me by 9 years. That's a big thing. Okay, but regardless, when you have a family, now you have 2-3 kids and you still have emotional problems. Maybe you're still like addicted to drinking a little bit. Now you have a wife. Okay. Yeah, it may not be easy to break out of this, if that makes sense. Hello, Renee Medlin. What I'm saying is, don't be mad about your life. Be happy. People have families and they have kids, and all they do is argue and fight. Yeah. Again, you created your life. Hello, John Little. The turtle always wins, and you know what about that? It's funny, because everything is synchronized in your life. It's all happened because of you, for a reason. But I've been talking about turtles recently. Yesterday, me and my friend did go on a little walk, and I haven't seen him in probably months to a year. He was talking about turtles. And we've been talking about turtles the last couple of days. So, yeah. Yeah, it's not a drug issue. You can do drugs, and you could actually even still be aware of your life and feel God. You can do drugs and be more spiritual than someone that has a whole family. Yeah. It has nothing to do with the drug. It's just an excuse. You can do drugs, or you can do whatever, and you can still be happy. Yeah. You're not going to do evil things and negative things, which would be sins. Okay? Because you're not going to do them if you're happy. Yeah. Amen to Jesus Christ. We're going to be getting out of here a couple more minutes. Kids should be welcome into a loving environment. Yeah, that's very true. And I see if the parents are arguing, then they argue all the time. Then the kids feel this vibration. Yeah. Parents never let their kids be. I've seen people yell at kids. Babies that don't even understand. And the person is sitting there yelling at their kid. College students that never leave the basement. Turn to Christ so he will help. Because my temple is not clean. I mean, I believe you could still have a wife standing on money. Am I rich enough to retire? Well, we'll see in the future. I'm not retiring. It's actually the complete opposite. I'm going to be helping the world every day, single day in the future. I don't ever plan to retire. I don't ever plan to sit back on a beach and just relax. Okay? Because that's not what I want to do. I'm like, yeah. I love doing things. But I eat more leaf and not vegan. Yeah. Yeah, I don't support veganism or vegetarianism. Because if any one of you went through what I went through, you don't want to. It's just completely the worst feeling. It's not an emotion. I felt like negative. Not towards anybody or anything. I couldn't even keep my back up. I couldn't even like sit up because I couldn't eat. Yeah. I became a vegetable. It's a more so like a 9-year coma, subliminal. Yeah. The main role of the world, which a lot of people don't get, and I get people want to be funny and they want people, they want to draw people in, but the main role in all religions, this is a universal teaching, is don't harm others. Don't do to others what you wouldn't want done to yourself. Visit Afghanistan? I'm not sure. I plan to visit everywhere that I can. Again, not really for me, but to spread the love of Jesus Christ. Yeah. I want everybody to feel God's love. Yeah, I personally don't even like to talk to vegans or vegetarians about diet because they don't understand how destructive it was to me. If they wouldn't be talking about it. Plus, I've already been there and done that like 9-10 years ago. So I've already had their mindsets. I've already thought exactly like them. And anybody that's on YouTube that promotes veganism, they're always full of ego. Always. Yeah, it's crippling in its own idea. Yeah, all your problems are literally within. That's why you just don't have any problems. When you become still, which through techniques usually, then there's nothing on your mind. When you have no thoughts on your mind, there's no more problems. Okay? There's no more anger. And when there's no thoughts on your mind, you hear God clearly. You feel what you need, where you need to be. No one can tell you this. Okay? It doesn't matter if everybody in the world believed in Jesus Christ or if the whole world felt God. If you don't, then you don't. It doesn't matter. It's an individual experience that you have to feel yourself. Yeah. And another thing about God is it's also life. Okay? It's also the feel of love. Okay? Yeah, you eat what you have available, and yeah, standing on money. It's in everywhere in the world. We already went over slavery. I don't know if you were here. You were here for that. But everywhere in the world, they've always ate meat. It's just what it is. Yeah. Nice to see you, Renee Medlin. Thank you, Dennis. Thank you, Steve. I appreciate you, Saxon. Yeah. And the thing is, like, a lot of the places in the world, I mean, you can even do the experiment for yourself, but I wouldn't do it, about veganism. If you go into the woods, like where I'm at, there's no food around me. There's only ducks and geese. There's literally only animals to eat. Okay? And this is for like 6 months of the year. Not to mention, when you get vegetables and fruits, you have to wait forever for them to grow. Even cooking these vegetables, some of them are annoying. Some of these it's annoying to cook rice. Go to a rice paddy just by yourself. And I don't like rice. I've never liked rice. No. I can't believe people even eat rice. Okay, maybe it's my ethnicity. But you go to a rice paddy and you go get rice for yourself. Okay? First of all, rice never grew like this altogether. Yeah, I mean, rice is genetically modified anyway. It's not even real. Pretty sure. You go and get all this rice by yourself. See how long it takes you. And then you just eat this rice. It's going to take so long for you to cook this rice. And then you just survive off it for a couple of weeks. You don't even have to go do the work, but if you did, you would see how abstract it is. Obstruct. You go eat rice for a couple of weeks and see how you feel. You would get so tired, you wouldn't even be able to collect the rice anymore. Yeah. Pharaoh. I mean, ancient grains, some of them are real. For sure. I think Pharaoh is one. You could just search online. Genetically modified grains. Yeah. And Dr. Sebi did a very good thing on this. Yeah. Yeah, that's why anyone that lives in a lot of these cement places, we all used to live in the countryside. So that's why I do understand some people. We've been forced to live in cities. Because before we came in here, we lived in little communities, pretty much living off the land. But what they did was bully us into the cities. Before you even came in here, it was already in play. So I completely understand what you mean, word NV. Yeah. But in the future, we're coming back to this. So, hey. Just talking on a video. Yeah, but I mean, I agree with you. Yeah, we were pretty much like pitchforked into living in cities. Yeah. But I'm gonna be out of here. Today was a weird day, you could say. I'm glad I got to be in here with all you guys. I hope your hearts are forever in Jesus Christ. You feel love and you feel happiness forever. Okay. I appreciate all the comments. I know I missed some of them. Can always ask some other time. Even sticky rice, probably. You could just search it up right after the live. Is rice genetically modified? There'll also be a patent because it was created in a laboratory, basically. You live in Korea? Well, India is probably like one of the most spiritual places in the world. Yeah. So, yeah, they probably have a lot of old infrastructure, temples. So, yeah, you have to fight out of love and courage. Not, it's a very fine line. Fighting's the last thing you want to do. Like actually physically fighting somebody, because thank you for being here, my love. Brittany, we will go to the Amazon for some time. Exclusively for you. Thank you, Euphoria. Thank you, Subliminal. Hello, Oof. Thank you for being here, Rick. Mans Dubai. Thank you for being here, Standing on Money. Tony Lawrence. J&A Cardi. Weird Envy. I appreciate you, Euphoria. Dot Focus. Thank you, Marcel. Michael Wardwell. Mark M. You're moving to Bazzelli? Yeah, I don't know where that's at. Thank you for being here. Yeah, Satna Dharma was the universal religion. Yeah, white bread. Thank you for Saxon Steve. Thank you, Honky Digital. Potatoes, sweet potatoes. They're not real foods. Okay. I'm not saying that they won't have nutrition, but they're genetically modified potatoes. All right. Thank you all for being here. Little Forest Farm. I appreciate you, Saxon Steve. You're a beautiful person. Spread your love. We even went on a little, like 40 more minutes today. Thank you, Hungary. I appreciate all you guys. And let's send love to the world. I appreciate you, Kriya. I love all you. Central America. Yeah, Central America is probably like the most wildest place. Yeah, I mean, one of the most wildest for sure. I think everybody should go there one time. God bless you, Tony Lawrence. Thank you, Scooby Con. I'll see you guys later. God bless you all.